Hi folks, Jeff Burchard here. Welcome to 4,000 plus square feet of radios that have been hidden away for years. I don't know how many, but they are here for years and years. I don't know if you can see all the way to the back wall. All the way to the back wall, but we are just scanning the whole place around and around. I can't even go 360 degrees because I am actually standing atop a 12-foot ladder. We'll go right across in front of me. There's the ladder. We'll come up the other side here and into the darkness of the office that you see straight ahead. I can't even zoom there. We can zoom in there. We're going to take you into this office here in just a little bit. We're actually working without electricity at the moment. You might hear the sound of the generator running as I scan the place. I'll probably come down off the ladder here in a second if I fall, because I don't know what's going to happen. Alright, here we go. Wiggling, wiggling. Oh, the camera goes down, you know it's going to be me. Alright, we're going to walk into the darkness of this office here. Ooh, parts and pieces. Radios abound. Stashed up the walls. To the ceiling of it. Coming in, coming out. We talked about reality auction. Here we go. Again, we're working without the benefits of real lighting. There's some radio ephemera, if you will. Radio stacked to literally to the ceiling. Up the other wall. I'll show you some fancy. There's a nice fancy French radio right there, or a French cabinetry. But I'll tell you folks, the style, the tubes, the parts, it's amazing. Just amazing the style that we have. Stacked to the ceiling, on out the door, into another room, stacked up over to the wall, some more, stacked more and more. And this, as you see, a warehouse as we come in. 4,500. Well, they told me it's 4,500. Let me see if I can get back into here where it's really dark. Wow. Hang on, the lights is coming. Oh, there it is right there. Let there be light. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Endless row upon row upon roll. Oh, we pulled the lights out. Upon roll. I'm going to walk back here a little bit. Just one row. Two rows. We should have some light here in a second. 3 rows to the ceiling. Coming up. Come on. As we come across here, we're trying to get the lights back on. I'm going to show you chassis radios, breadboards, boxes of parts. Parts and pieces from the floor to the ceiling. All the way down. Breadboards. If you wouldn't imagine, there's stuff that we haven't even unpacked yet. Hopefully, look at there's an Indy 500 voice action. Let me turn this around for you. Video game. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see. Look it over on this side. Talk about chassis. Talk about parts. More than you can imagine. Tubes galore. Cases. Cases of tubes. Stocked underneath. Whew. Again, you're just looking at walls of merchandise. If I can tell you, here's another row. All the way, one row. Look at that nice radio. Folks, you haven't even seen any of it. I'm going to go down this road. There's old TVs. Old TVs. We're talking 6, 7, 8 foot high here. Look at these parts. 20 feet, 30 feet of just nothing but tubes and parts and speakers. And hopefully, I got another 20-30 minutes of video here that I could shoot. We've been here for days, just unpacking things. Oh, there's a whole tube kit. There's a little Shining Girl radio, the Heinz Ketchup radio. More tubes, more speakers. Anybody need some record albums? Stacked to the ceiling, records. The whole corner. Again, back up another row. This is speaker row here. Speaker row. Well, all you see, all the way down. Speakers, speakers, speakers. Both sides. Speakers. Speakers, speakers. Parts, chassis. More treasure. All the way to the floor. Look at the tubes. All the way almost to the ceiling. Isn't this amazing? Have you ever seen? Well, you probably have. You've probably seen all this and more. Dean Lake, as you may know, may not know, looked like a radio, smelled like a radio, felt like a radio. It's here. He had it at one time or another in his career. Of course, we got here's the back wall. They're following me with lights. I don't know how they're doing it. We're running off generator power. This is a long wall. I'm just going to try to scan it. This is both sides. Floor to ceiling, both sides. There's my light. There we go. There's my guy. We're going to come back and do another video here in a couple days as we get some power back onto the building. I'm walking. Indeed, I'm talking. Ooh, look at those. Stacked underneath, on top of each other. Radios and radios and cases and radios. Hopefully you can slow this down on your playback. Here we go. And there's more radios. Folks, I think I'm about out of battery here. Well, we got an extra added treat here in the back room. This was kind of collected flea market treasures and stuff, and we just piled all that into this one corner. And if you want it, all that goes with it too. All the way around. This whole back room is just about flea market stuff. You can have it if you want it. It's going to go with the price. And then they were on another wall. Another wall for radios. You might have seen this wall here. It's a good one. You need to get up into the... I don't know what's good and what's bad. I guess you're going to have to tell me. One bidder gets it all, ladies and gentlemen. The highest bid takes it away. The last man standing, the last man with his hand in the air is going to be the proud owner of everything you see. Oh, there's some nice stuff down there. I love to see color. Love to see red. We're still walking through the warehouse. We're going to go a little bit too fast. Sorry. Oh, look at those nice Crosley cases. Anybody see anything you like? I do. Look at that little baby Crosley. Isn't he nice? And on. There's a pretty little cabinet. Wow, there's a colorful radio. All to be sold to one person, folks. Win, lose, or draw, lock, stock, and barrel. You get everything you see. From floor to ceiling. Everything must be gone in 30 days.